music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Hustle and Soul, the season 2, episode 6. I know it's a lot of cleavage, but this is what I'm wearing today. Just get over it. Just ignore my boobs. Tonight's lipstick, as you see, is Kat Von D. It is one of my favorites. It's called K-Dub. It's a liquid lipstick that I got from Sephora. What else was I going to say? Mug still available. The I'm Fat shirt still available. Also, the Detroit's Winter Circle shirts are still available. And as you saw from the video before here, I do have the Be Big shirts, which are now available. And it is all on the link that is down below in the comment box. Lord Jesus. In the description box. I will pin the link to the comment section so y'all can see it there too. Everyone seems to love the Be Big shirts. I love it too. That was my first idea when I started my YouTube channel, was because everybody kept saying, "You big bitch this," and I said, "You're right, I am big. I'm beautiful, intelligent, and gifted." So take a look to the side, click through it a little bit, get you a shirt, I'm saying? Anyway, let's get started on this review. We see Anna and Lawrence has flown to Miami. They going to this dang on Big Fork, a Little Fork, and the competition that Anna then got him booked into. So they came a little early. I don't know why, but as we see what happened, they had sex or whatever, because they in a little hotel room. They ain't been there but 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. And they had like a little sip of champagne. And she's like, "I'm tipsy." And he's like, "Well, let me show you the bedroom." And they tiptoe on off to the bedroom. I can't have sex with a man who I know for a fact been fucking somebody else recently. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not at this age. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those are things you do. You argue, you fuss, and you fight, you know what I'm saying, in your 20s. Are they in their 20s? If they in their 20s, I can understand it. If y'all in y'all 30s, grow the hell up. So they're gonna have some tipsy sex. Hopefully he put a tip in, he can get her pregnant. But who knows? We see that Andy and everybody else is still back in New York working, because again, Andy, Lord Jesus, Anna and Lawrence went early. So they all gonna come later. But no, actually no, Andy wasn't coming. Everybody else is coming. But I'm like, I'll talk about that later. We next see Cola and the twins hanging out at Cola's house. Cola just a little bit too friendly for my taste or whatever. I mean, she cool and all, but something about Cola don't seem right to me. I can't put my finger on it. It's something, and when it comes to me, I'm gonna let you know about it. So she's sitting up there with the twins, and I'm also like, why y'all hanging out and ain't nobody else? Why is y'all too? That's a little bit weird to me too, boo-boo. But then they sitting there, whatever, knock at the door. Who is it? It's John. John come over like, I'm saying, what's this? I'm surprised about this. What y'all doing? Chilling and maxing and relaxing or whatever. And I'm like, John, you too cute and too evil to be looking like that, being mad because the girl who you have an open relationship with out here opening her legs to somebody else. I mean, ain't that the whole point of an open relationship? You can open your legs to whoever you see fit. At this point, her and him doing some things, so I don't think she's let every time they had sex. I mean, that's just too much information if you ask me. But, he feels some kind of way. He wants to have a conversation with Stefan. So he's sitting down talking to him on the couch or whatever, saying, "I can't believe this and I can't believe that, and I want to fix this, I want to fix that," me and Cola this and me and Cola that. And he like, "Wait, hold up, it ain't like that." John don't realize he ain't talking to Stefan. He talking to Dom. So I'm like, see, I can't tell them apart either. I really cannot. So Stefan, it's me, wrong brother. They end up having a conversation, and he just say how, with him and Cola, he just has to be made aware of what she doing. My thing is, that's a relationship. if I have to let you know what I'm doing, I might as well be single. I mean, I feel like if I'm in an open relationship, I should be open to do what I feel, when I feel, and how I feel. Because the openness of the relationship should be, I should not have to tell you every time I do something. You should be aware of the fact that I'm going to do something because we open as hell. But, everybody had their own thing. And it is what it is. But him and Stefan kind of, dab it out. But I'm like, why you talking to Stefan and not her? Because you not in a relationship with him, you're in a relationship with, whatever it is with her. But I digress. It's some craziness and it is what it is. But again, I don't get how you want to check the dude who's sleeping with the girl who you sleeping with, but y'all have an open relationship. It don't make no sense. But we'll see what that is. We then see how Thandie not even going to Miami. She's supposed to don't stay back. Everybody else going. Sana. And how the hell John get to go? And he brand new fresh. She ain't even really know, but he don't even really work there. John go. Thandie don't go. What kind of bullshit is that? If anybody should be going, it should be his damn mama. Because she the one kind of running things and put things in check. Bring your mama to Miami. She get it all fixed. But, Thandie the only one back in New York working. But I'm like, how? Because she can't cook. She ain't a bartender. So, I mean, you have to have a whole other staff. It can't just be Thandie. So, but I'm like, whatever. If it was me, Thandie saying, she get it. They all going to Miami and they all chilling or whatever, having a good time. But that's all right because I'm going to get my revenge. Honey, if it was me, I would have burned down Lawrence's whole goddamn his whole restaurant would have burned to the ground. And I would say, well, Lawrence, I can't cook. I'm not a chef. So when I tried to make some chicken because y'all was all gone, this motherfucker burned down. I don't know what happened. I hope you got insurance. You know what I'm saying? And I will walk away and sashay away and be like, whatever. Because you left me in New York and you took your baby mama to Miami and everybody else, and I got to stay here and work. The fuck not I said the goddamn gone cat. But Thandie's a whole different kind of breed. She don't mind being a goddamn hand maiden, foot maiden, the penis maiden, or whatever kind of maiden Lawrence need her to be, to why she got to sit down and not do nothing while he up here gallivanting with Anna, all in New York. So all in Miami. Back to Miami, we see Anna and Lawrence going to look at houses. So I'm looking like, but y'all don't even live in Miami. Not only do y'all not live in Miami, y'all don't have the money to get a restaurant to even be in Miami. But you know what I'm saying? I digress. It is what it is. She showed him a mansion. It was real pretty. It was real nice. However, it cost $3.5 million. Lawrence ain't got $3.5 million. Lawrence, 3.5 million. The damn pink teacup in New York ain't even 350 square feet. My thing is, if you can't afford a bigger restaurant to make money, you can't afford no $4 million house. Point blank into the period. I'm like, why she's on this man a basically $4 million home? Because after taxes and fees and lawyer and all the fees coming along with buying a house, it's gonna be $4 million. He don't have that. He does not. We know that because y'all don't even have a gang on laundry person to wash our clothes because she brought him a little bag to Thandie. I'm like, Anna, in this aspect of it, showed she don't mind living beyond her means, because we mean it when I mean it when I say they can't afford no $4 million house. If she would have shown him a house for like $1 million or less, like let's say she showed him like a $400,000 house, okay, you can get a little loan on that, little mortgage or whatever, pay that on that. He can't afford $4 million. Girl, do he even have new Timberland boots? No, he does not. He out there catching the goddamn on bus and train stations all up and through. He got a little backpack. That man can't afford. The teacup is the size of a goddamn tea house. Okay, it's a little old lady living in a goddamn shoe. Why would $4 million? 3.5? Girls, you stupid. I said this heifer is out her goddamn on mad. And then was upset when he said, you know what I'm saying? No. You want to be cheap when it comes to me. You don't want to spend no money on me, but you can spend money on watches and shoes, and you have a barber come to the house. First of all, he bald. So, I mean, he only getting his little beard shaped up or whatever. But she's not all the stuff he spend his money on. Girl, that don't add up to no $4 million at all. That's little petty stuff. The same way you be in shoes and clothes and little jewelry and stuff and your fake ass titties and your fake ass hair. Girl, please, y'all living within your means, okay? I don't respect anyone who be like, we should take on this big task because we're gonna have a really bright future. You can have a really bright future, and you can want to be the best and have things be extravagant. You eventually is going to make a whole bunch of money. However, when you're in the struggle and you're trying to make it to get to the next one, look, pick a different place for the pink teacup. Get a bigger damn teacup first, okay? Sorry about that. Anna's delusional. She really is. So we see the group all gets there, the twins, John, Sana, and Cola. Polar Thani stuck in New York like a dang on runaway slave. And I feel, they get there, so Anna and Lawrence had rented a house. They only there for 2 days, so they rented like a little big house for the staff to live in, while Anna and him is gonna be at a hotel. And they get to the house. This is a nice little big old house or whatever. I think it's very weird that twins want to sleep in the same bed together. Y'all too old for that. Get separate beds. And they all having fun. They drinking. They playing charades. They imitating each other. They having a good old time. Oh, the pink teacup. Oh, we so great. Yay, yay. Yeah. Bruh, how y'all having all this fun like the pink teacup this, the pink teacup that? But Thandi not there. I call bullshit on that simply because even if Thandi is the stupidest person we know on this episode, because, well, on all the episodes, because she keep bowing down to Lawrence and letting Lawrence play this whole game between her and Anna dumb too. However, she's still a part of the team, and at the end of the day, she is ride or die for Lawrence. So my thing is, even to not acknowledge that she ain't there, to at least I wish Thandi was here because we having real fun, and she's a part of the brand too. I'm like, y'all some real punk ass people for not even acknowledging that girl. And then lo and behold, who the fuck walk in? Thandi. I'm like, Thandi, girl, I was just thinking about you, girl. You came to see the people, girl. Then he came in like, what up, bitches? I'm like, well, dang, who the bitch you talking to? It's a few bitches in there. Y'all want to party in Miami without me? Thandi came in like, just like, she bust through the door like what up, bitches? She just kind of showed up and showed out like, y'all ain't gonna party without me. I'm here. Now clearly they were playing, because clearly someone told her what the damn rental house was. So that's one thing, and we know ain't nobody there called her and told her, so production told her where to come. But it is what it is. And at this point, when she get there, Lawrence and Anna upset. I'm kind of pissed off they upset, because again, Thandi is a part of the pink teacup, whether she fucking Lawrence or not. You can't exclude her simply because Lawrence stuck her dick in her, and now you're gonna kind of make her be out to where she gonna be the little person who we're not gonna invite to nothing. We're gonna still make her work and do everything like that. No, she needs to be invited. Point blank into the period. No matter how delusional she is, Anna's delusional about that damn house. Thandi's delusional about Lawrence. It's a delusional against delusion. It all cancels itself out because he's gonna be fucking them both. And Lawrence, like, you wrong for being here, but I'm happy you here. God, what's who at the restaurant working? She's like, I hired a whole second staff to handle stuff, and I'm here. I would have did the exact same thing. You hoes ain't coming to Miami without me, but what I would not have done was bought my own ticket. Okay, I hope production paid for that too. Anywho, Lawrence is saying how, not Lawrence, honestly, this is why she do stuff like that. She popped up like she owns some stuff. It's because you let her do this shit. Well, what? Girl, you let him do this. You upset for what? The girl work with y'all. She ain't pop up like a regular person. If Candace would have popped up, that would have been some bullshit, because Candace don't work with them. Thandi worked there, so her popping up, I would have been like, bitch, I deserve to be here just like you. We both GMs. Kiss my ass, suck my toes, and keep me walking, okay? But they arguing a little bit or whatever, and then when Lawrence says to Thandi, you was wrong for coming, the fuck she is. Look, Lawrence, hush it, okay? Hush your little mouth. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring all the staff there except Thandi. Point blank, she ain't wrong for coming. She popped up because that's what she do, and you just need to, yeah. At that point, Cola, who shouldn't say shit, because Cola ain't been there long enough to even get a goddamn on check, okay? Karla couldn't even get her first paycheck yet. So I think Karla should just hush her mouth because, girl, you brand new. Karla gonna say, I can't believe she popped up like that. Girl, why do you care? She don't sign your checks, and you don't even know that lady like that. So what you mad for? You want to fuck Lawrence too? So she then say, I know what I'm gonna do. She then say, oh, I guess what Candace said was right, that y'all are having a threesome. It is a three between y'all. Honey, Thandy said, bitch, say what? Look, call Thandy crazy. Thandy ain't with the shit when you try her. When you try Thandy, she getting that ass. Honey, she took her shoes off, took that hat off, got real comfy cozy because, bitch, I'm finna catch your ass. And Karla was dead ass wrong for saying that. Because my thing again, Karla, this ain't got shit to do with you. You see one, nobody else talking besides Lawrence, Anna, and Thandy. What you speaking for, girl? What you speaking for? Sit your bartender ass down that damn pool with John and your other dick that's in the pool, Stephen, and hush it up. You see, sometimes we have to learn when to shut the hell up. Karla, you should have shut the hell up, okay? And Thandy tried to get to her, but because it's wet, Thandy slipped. Dog, she slipped, and then she still got in the pool. I mean, she recovered nicely, and then that's why you slipped, bitch. She slipped, but she was trying to get in the pool. So her slipping kind of really didn't matter. She still got in the goddamn pool and tried to get a dead ass. At this point, it's a full out mess. You got Thandy and Karla yelling and arguing, trying to fight. Thandy trying to kill this girl. She trying to get in that ass. But because she's in the water in her clothes, it's harder to tread through water in your clothes. But security getting there, Lawrence getting around, people trying to keep them separated. So she tried to get her, but didn't fully get her. Then, some kind of way, they all in the water. Now, Lawrence in the water, John in the water. I think the twins was out the water. It was a full-on mess. But you then see Thandy get to her. Thandy wading in the water, and as she waded in the water, her face getting covered in water, and she just wiping her face and getting to her. And she got to her, took some swings. Now, when Anna and Thandy fought, Anna didn't land no punches. With this one, Thandy landed some goddamn punches. I mean, she ain't land no black eye punches, but you know what I'm saying, she felt some things, you know what I'm saying, she felt them punches. And at this point, you got John in the confessional, and he like, you know what I'm saying, that's my girl, I don't want to see her fight, so I'm gonna try to get in between it and do some things and try to help her how I see fit. Nope. When he said that, I said he gonna try to, he's the man who, if his girl fighting the girl, he gonna fight the girl too. That's what John is. John abused women. You can't tell me no different. Because with him trying to break it up, it do seem like if you trying to break it up, you get in between the two women. You protect your person you protecting. So he should have been facing Karla to protect her from getting hit. And you just keep pushing the other person back like with your butt. And you move them back and you push your person back so they're not getting hit. That ain't what John did. John kept trying to grab Thandy. But by trying to grab Thandy, it kind of helps Karla get to her. Lawrence said, not today, motherfucker. No, not today. Nah, at this point, John and Lawrence fight. I'm looking like, what the hell? How y'all fighting? And Lawrence said, don't you put your motherfucking hands on her. Say what you want. Lawrence is protective of Thandy. I mean, he really is. And they say, oh, this show is fake. I don't care. It was goddamn entertaining today. So, him and John fighting. And he like, don't put your hands on. I wasn't going to put my hands on her. I don't give a fuck. Now they arguing. It's security everywhere. It's water everywhere. It's a full D mess everywhere. Even when Lawrence got out the pool, he's still trying to get to John. It's a full-on mess. Anna pissing, she yelling, they gotta get Thandy out the pool. She like, bitch, It's a whole mess. Water all tracked through the house. At this point, Lawrence upset. He yelling at the twins to sit down. I would have been like, motherfucker, ain't your kid. But Lawrence so amped. The twins like, this is some bullshit. But I did not like how Lawrence was talking to the twins. I think he was only talking to one twin. The twin did sit down. He like, you like, but I ain't even do shit. What you mad at me for? Look, Lawrence, bruh, you can't create drama and create turmoil, and then you get mad at whoever's around when it's happening. You yelling at the twins who ain't had shit to do with this. This whole situation is because you can't keep your dick in your pants. So you yelling and fussing and cussing at them was some utter bullshit. They didn't fuck up that house. You, Thandi, and even Anna did, because if you never would started arguing with Thandi and just said, you here now, let's have fun. But no, you want to tell her that she won. Y'all make people feel like it's okay to come at Thandi. And Thandi feel like she always has to defend herself. Now, Thandi dumb as hell for, you know what I'm saying, still messing with Lawrence. I admit that. However, she's a willing participant in the fuckery. And so is Lawrence. So every time Lawrence go at Thandi in front of everybody else, it make them feel like, oh, I can go at her too. Lawrence cussing her out, Anna cussing her out, and then here come Karla. Let me say some slick shit too. You the reason it happened in the first goddamn place. You need to sometimes shut your mouth and then say, you know what, Thandi, you here? We'll talk about it later. Talk to her in private, like you did later. So yeah, Lawrence supposedly hurt his wrist. He didn't have Anna go out and get him a goddamn gone fake ass ace band from the CVS though. Bro, your wrist ain't messed up, because if your wrist was really broke, you would have, not even broke, if it was messed up, you would have went to the doctor and they would have did something else for you. You had her go to CVS or Walgreens or even hell Walmart and get you that little ace little bandage with the hard part on one side, the soft thing. Well, no, it's the soft part on this part and the hard part here. Okay, it cost $13.99. I've had one before too. It is what it is. Anna's actually tried to contact the staff, but no one was replying to her texts or phone calls except Thandi. You want to know why? Because at the end of the day, Thandi lives and breathes the pink teacup. She lives and breathes Lawrence. Now, she dumb as a box of rocks about that man, but we all have been dumb as a box of rocks about a man. So, you know, when Lawrence, his hand is hurting, he don't know how he going to, like, chop in the competition. And Anna said, you know what I'm saying, I'm your sous chef, I'll help you, I'll chop it up. It was cute. Okay, she is sideline, you know, she the bottom bitch, it is what it is. We then see the other staff, Sana, the twins, Karla and John, like hanging out in Miami. This is our vacation. We needed a day of rest after all that stuff that happened, you know, blah, blah, blah. Look, if I was their boss, they all would be fired. Not all. I would fire Karla and John, and probably even Sana. I wouldn't fire the twins because the twins are kind of cool, but I would definitely fire Karla and John. And not because of the fight, but because of the sheer ignorance of the situation. You know, Karla then said, I just repeated a rumor. I heard that. I thought everybody knew. Anyone that openly repeats a rumor, that's a rumor, not fact, not fiction, a rumor you heard from someone who don't work there no more, who already had a fight with another person there, you trouble. At that point, you fired. You and your fake ass boyfriend get the out of here. And that's what I would have done, but we don't see that happen yet. So, we then see Lawrence, and he goes to see Thandi at her hotel to check on her after the whole situation. Honey, first of all, he walk in the hotel room. She in the tub. She's in a full bubble bath. And not like a little bit of bubbles, I mean like a lot of bubbles. You know, a whole bunch of bubbles is in the tub. I'm like, I don't want to take a bubble bath. But no, I like showers. Anywho, so he walk in, he like, oh, you know, I didn't expect her to be in the tub. Look, I think whenever Thandi at a hotel, for whatever reason, if Lawrence coming by, she trying to fuck. And let's just be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? At this point, ain't no point in continuing to say, oh, she should not be with Lawrence, or he keep playing her. They are willing participants in this goddamn triangle, and at this point, it's all entertainment. So she like, you know what I'm saying? You can get in touch with me if you want to. I can relieve some of your stress. Because he's in how stressed he is. And he like, so she then tell him, because he say, how you doing? I'm telling I need this bath. I need to relax. You know, I need this time or whatever. She then say, look, I'm not digging this breakup thing. I'm not digging this being apart. I ain't over you. I want to still be with you. You the only man I want to be with. You know what I'm saying? I only want you. What else did she say? I ain't going nowhere. She confessed to, look, you don't have no choice but to realize you gonna have to be with me, bruh. Like, you have no choice. And I'm like, first of all, that's batshit crazy. You know, it really, really is. And he like, okay, so what you want to do? Lawrence, no, what you should have said was, Thandi, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but we can't be together. When someone tell you, all I want to do is be with you and I ain't going nowhere, you the love of my life, we're going to be together forever, forever, If that ain't what you're trying to do, you have to still let them down easy. To ask that person what you want to do. What they gonna say is, and what her reply was, get in this tub and come get some of this coochie. She ain't said all like that, but that's what she said. You know what I'm saying? She said you either gonna sit there and contemplate what you're gonna do, or get in the tub with me, and we can we gotta do some things. And he take his clothes off piece by piece, and he got in the tub with her. He left his pants, his boxers on. But you know, when there's a hole in the middle of it, you just slide it on. You know, you slide it on through. And you know, he in the tub kissing on it. I said, you know what? At that moment, of course they do the nasty. We didn't see that, you know, it was insinuated. But at that moment, as I saw how he was looking at her, and how he was kissing on her, and like licking her lips, I said, you know what, Jay Lee? I've dated Lawrence. Every woman has had a Lawrence in their life, and it's a man who looks at you in such a way that all your senses go away, and all you think about is the dick. Lawrence is dickmatized, impersonated in a body form. He's dickmatized if I've ever seen it. Because as he looked at her, I said, Lawrence kind of cute. I said, Bridget, what is you doing? Lawrence is dickmatizing. He really is. My Lawrence name was Meech. Okay? And the person who has you dickmatized is just a guy who do dumb shit. He cheat. He ain't faithful. But you still want to be with him despite all of his fuck ups, all of his cheating, because at the end of the day, when he with you, bitch, he with you, bitch. He look you when he do all the things that he's supposed to do for you when he's with you. It's the time when his ass is out doing other things that pisses you off. I've had my own Lawrence in my 20s. I can admit that. So I get it. I completely get it. However, I'm believing if Thandi is in her 30s, she too old to be dickmatized. You know what I'm saying? You grow out of dickmatization. That's the word I made up. Once you hit 30, you can't be dickmatized no more. It's just, you know, you gotta have that epiphany and move the fuck on. But I've had my own Lord for it, and I'm like, okay, and they just have a way of seducing you, and it makes you lose all your senses. And any woman who says they've never been dickmatized is a goddamn liar, and the truth ain't in you. Anywho, so, you know, we have the competition situation, which was the end of the episode. You know, Thandi shows up. Oh, you know, y'all can do it. Y'all can do it, talking to Anna and Lawrence. Now, you know, Anna like, yep, here come the little damn dog running about her master. Girl, bye. She fucking him. And then you have Lawrence saying, you know, that was a mistake. I slipped up by, you know, doing, you know, messing with Thandi. Like, you ain't slipped up messing with Thandi. That was a full-on, deliberate act. When you had to take off your clothes piece by piece. Now, if they would have had sex and he said, you know what, she pulled something out of me and slipped it in somewhere, and I would accept that as more of a slip up. But when you deliberately take your clothes off and get in the tub with somebody foot by foot, and then you get down on them slowly and kiss on them, that was deliberate. That wasn't no goddamn accident. You can't tell me no different. But whatever. They cook. Thandi rooting them on. He cooking. He made like some fancy pancakes, and the other guy made some fancy ice cream. We don't know who won yet. We have to wait for the next episode for that. So let's see how that goes. Anyway, that's my review, people. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like my video, subscribe, and to share it. Don't forget to also put a comment below in the comment section. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.